Welcome to my Horary Interpreted podcast, where you can ask any question by looking at an astrology question chart. Today we have someone asking a question, and even if this is not a chart of your question, you can still listen and get answers from our conversation because it's as if you have jumped on my surfboard. We are riding on the same wave of planetary tides. You may be resonating with some of the universal dynamics together with me. So let's get started. Here's a lady who forwarded me her chart of question. Will her winter trip to Sedona benefit her spirit business, or is it simply a leisure trip? She comes as the rising of 22 Capricorn, which shows her well entrepreneurial, business anxious, more business than personal minded right away. Her ruling planet is Saturn in Pisces in the second house, which shows a large spending coming up. Saturn, as well as other outer planets, show a symbolic heavy, big indicator. In this case, approaching Neptune. Neptune is like swimming in a dark ocean. When would it be daylight? When would I be ashore? How deep is the water underneath? Which is the direction home? Many uncertainties, mystery, or things in development. So if she has already sunk Saturn in big spending, like airfare, lodging, workshops, etc., she may have more expenses, draining her pocket beyond what's already known. Another indicator, Chiron, there in the second sign within the second house, is further self-fear. Like, what if I don't have enough money? What if I get migraine? What if this? What if that? It contributes to the Saturn-Neptune insecurity even further. However, we also have North Node in the second house to encourage her financial freedom. North Node is like a present life goal, the opposite of South Node of overdoing in a past life. This trip encourages her to live spontaneously, spend a little, not over, but a little to splurge for heartfelt desires and so on. The South Node in the 8th house in Virgo answers her question about potential earning of the business. Virgo is probably critical, overthinking, lots of planning during the first half of the trip. Because 8th house is divided into two halves, the first half Virgo and the second half Libra. Libra part is where she may establish some contact, talking to more people about offering readings or healing, sharing resources, whatever Libra in the 8th house is, enjoying financial benefits. But since there is no planet in the 8th house, it is not as eventful as the second house. So it looks like more money out the second house than more money in the 8th house. Here is another way to see if the trip is more business or personal. We find Moon, Mercury, Venus, 3 out of 10 planets in the work and career houses, the 6th and the 10th, plus Capricorn rising. So it is a sure confirmation that she puts so much focus on the business label on herself. Mercury is further the inquisitive mind, asking about career doability, mental participation, thinking and living the business 24/7. But will there be personal pleasure? We have Sun, Mars in Sagittarius in the 11th house. This is a lot of social fun. What sign can be more spontaneously distracted than Sagittarius? So Sun may shine through talking in public, going places, no pre-planning, dropping in wherever that's eye-catching. And Mars on the good day is where we put effort in the chart. She definitely strives in making more friends and potential clientele, as Mars rules her business in midheaven. On a hard day for Mars, on the other hand, it could create competition or friction with others, less sensitivity than she's aware, or lose connection without further coming together. One more possibility is, if she's single, available to hoping to date, she could meet some fun guy during this trip for friendship. Mars the guy in the 11th, so you never know. Mercury, the ruler of her 5th house, romance, is also on the midheaven, so she may be so career-driven that she hasn't given romance much thought lately or ever. On another angle, today Jupiter is right on the descendant in Cancer. This is a good indication that she may make connection with some friends possibly by working together since before. So it's a reconnection. This is also a long-term camaraderie, feeling like an extended family. Jupiter is another nice omen as it's in the path of Moon during this Cancer cycle. Moon is one of the most important factors for gauging horary timing, events, emotional interactions, and more. In this inquiry chart, Moon has no opposition or squares, meaning no harsh stumbling blocks, and toward the late stage, it will conjunct Jupiter, close optimistic relationship, and grand water trine to Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune, bringing a close loop of people, career, investment all together. Despite many of the good things that may happen during this trip, the chart has Neptune as the last planet Moon aspects, or the highest degree planet in the whole chart, even if many people don't read the outer planets beyond Saturn in traditional horary. It is important to make that observation. However, how the person puts so much emphasis on the money spent, evaluating success of the trip by expense versus income ratio. Well, I hope you had enjoyed the delineation of this horary chart and hopefully learned some techniques to read your own chart in the future. Please hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. It'll help you find my channel again in the future more easily. If you have any questions, you're so welcome to forward me your chart so that we can read it together in my future episodes. Thank you so much for visiting. We'll see you at the next video.